Hello and welcome to Southeastern Guide Dogs Bradenton Walk-a-thon. I'm Jennifer Bement. I'm the Media Relations Manager with Southeastern, and it's our great pleasure to be out here today to celebrate all that Southeastern does. Walk-a-thon is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and this year we're celebrating with 3 walks. We have the first one kicking off here in Bradenton at beautiful Rossi Park. Next Saturday we will be in Payne Park on March the 2nd, and then on March the 9th we'll throw it all together again and we'll be up in St. Pete at Vinoy Park. It's a wonderful way to come out and support Southeastern Guide Dogs. Behind me is registration. We've got tons of people checking in, handing in all the money that they fundraised for us over the course of the last couple of months. And we'll be doing this all morning. The walk kicks off at 10 o'clock, so that'll be an exciting time. Everybody's out here with their dogs. That's what kind of sets this walk apart from others, is that you can actually bring your 4-legged family member out here and walk with them. We're looking forward to a great day, and we're hoping that this brings in a whole lot of money for Southeastern Guide Dogs so that we can continue to provide the services that we do, all at no charge to the recipients. So I hope you enjoy this shot of Walk-a-thon here in Bradenton. So Annie, you're out here at Southeastern Guide Dogs Walk-a-thon. Why is this such an important event for Southeastern?
Well, this is our major in-house fundraiser of the whole year. This is a most exciting time for us.
And I understand you've been one of the committee chairs and you've been working with a wonderful group of people. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, they're volunteers, and we all formed a committee, and it has turned into not only a committee but a friendship. And we're all so proud of Southeastern and the mission at Southeastern, and that's why everybody signed up.
That's wonderful. And so how did you get involved with Southeastern Guide Dogs?
Well, I've been involved for 10 years. I started off going to the campus and just walking dogs and giving the future guide dogs a little bit of break, and that's what I did for a while. And it grew from there. I just got more involved as I saw different areas. I just wanted to know everything about Southeastern, kind of nosy.
That's awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about this beautiful dog we have right here?
Saxon is a collie, and we did breed the smooth coat collie years ago. Our last collie, I think, went out a few months ago, and we're concentrating really on dogs where we get the most requests for. Saxon, because of his long hair, we had bred the smooth coat collie, and out of his litter, 2 came out rough coat, and we find other careers, and he's actually a career change dog.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for all you do for Southeastern.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It really is. Thank you.
So, Summer, what brings you out here to Rossi Park today?
Well, I have been asked to be the MC of the event, so I'm going to introduce everyone, give a little history about the organization, which you're fully knowledgeable about. So I'm very honored that you asked me to help out and get the walkers on their way.
Excellent. And how did you get involved with Southeastern Guide Dogs?
I actually met you and everyone else through stories. I've done multiple stories now with the group, and people before me did, and Bay News 9 loves to support Southeastern Guide Dogs.
Excellent. We love the support. So what do you expect is going to happen today? How many people do you think we're going to have? Any idea? Have you been to one of these before?
I have never been to one, but if I can just guess, just from what I see out on the streets, people walking the dogs, I imagine thousands. Get that out.
Let's hope that they get here. It's a beautiful day for it as soon as this fog burns off. So are you going to actually do the walk too?
I will try to help out. Always need that exercise, and it's for a wonderful cause. I mean, who doesn't love the dogs, and for everyone that the dogs are benefiting.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for coming out, Summer.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here with Karen and Pat who are volunteers for Southeastern Guide Dogs. Karen, can you tell me a little bit about what you've done for us in the past and what you're doing now?
I've been a puppy raiser. I've raised 4 dogs for Southeastern, and it's one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had, because you take that precious little puppy at 9 weeks of age home, you fall in love with it, you train it, and then one day you see it become somebody's eyes. And it brings tears to my eyes almost, because there's nothing greater that you could do for somebody than give them their life back.
That's a wonderful sentiment, and thank you so much for all that you do for us.
Oh, you're welcome.
How long have you been a volunteer with Southeastern?
About 10 years.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much for your service.
I still work full time. I don't have time to do a lot of volunteer, but what I have goes directly to this organization. I love it with all my heart.
That's wonderful. And Pat, what brings you out here today?
Karen. I met Karen at a conference, and she had a dog with her. And it was funny because as we were walking around, I kept watching the dog and asking her questions about the dog. And she and I became the best of friends since that conference. And I met Fifi, and that was the dog she had with her.
Oh, excellent. And we've got 3 beautiful dogs here. Who do we have?
We have Lindy, who was a breeder for Southeastern. We have Honor, that's a retired guide dog. And we have Betsy, that's a retired guide dog.
Excellent. So you've taken dogs into your home now after they've retired from working life?
These actually are in the home of Brenda Means, who used to be the area coordinator for Bradenton.
Excellent. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming out. We appreciate all you do.
Great success today.
Yes,
Great. Thank you.
absolutely. Thank you.
So we're here right now with one of our teams that has fundraised for us. Which team is it that you guys are on?
It's the Panetta Rotary Walking Woofers. I didn't make up that name either. I'm not taking responsibility for that.
And how many members are on your team?
12.
And how much money have you raised?
I think we're over 6,000 at this point.
Wow, so you get to name a puppy. Any idea what the puppy's name would be?
Well, we've already named like 4 or 5 puppies at this point. I'm thinking Wolfie might be a good name.
That's very cute. How long have you been volunteering with Southeastern Guide Dogs?
This I think is my 6th year, but I missed last year.
Gotcha. And what about you, Amy? What are you doing here today?
I actually am on the committee, and I am here helping with registration today. So it's been a great experience. So
Wonderful. Thank you. And what about you? What are you doing here with us?
My name's Sable, and I'm on the Activities and Entertainment chair, and I'm just organizing all the vendors and making sure everyone has a good time.
Great. So, and I understand that you raised a good amount of money. How much did you raise for us?
I have no clue.
Oh, $1,000. He raised $1,000 for us.
Excellent. Thank you all so much for all that you do for Southeastern.
Thank you.
Oh, so we're out here today with Dr. Iyengar. I understand that you've done some things before with Southeastern Guide Dogs.
Yes, I have actually. And actually, I host a local show on METV called The Pulse of Manatee, and I also am on the NBC daytime show, which we actually featured the Southeastern Guide Dogs for basically showing people how much dogs can really help people in their health, in their lifestyle. So I think it's a great organization and really does a lot of positive things to help people overall.
Wonderful. And I understand you didn't know Walk-a-thon was going on, but you just happened to see the crowd and came by?
Exactly. So we were walking to the farmers market, and we saw a lot of people with their pets today, and we saw a lot of the T-shirts, and we said we had to come by and support this organization. Again, this is a great event, beautiful day. I think everyone should be coming out today for this.
Awesome. Thanks so much. We're here with one of our graduates from Southeastern Guide Dogs and her beautiful guide dog, Shadow. Well, Lou, I'm so glad that you came out today. Why did you come out to Walk-a-thon?
I've benefited so much from the guide dog program. This is my second dog, and I want to do anything and everything I can to help the school since they're completely run by donations. I want to do my part to help someone else have the freedom I have now.
That's fantastic. And how has Shadow been settling in with you? Are you guys doing great adventures now?
Shadow's doing great. He lives with our puggle and a cat, and my husband and I. And we work at a marina, at a boat club, so there's all kinds of different things there, different pets and people, and a lot of traffic, and he's doing very, very well.
That's fantastic. And Bob, what have you seen? Have you seen a difference in Lou and being able to get out and about with Shadow?
Oh yeah, it really helps a lot. It gets her around the neighborhood, and I work to back and forth on the bus and all.
Excellent. So Lou is the reason that we're out here today for Southeastern Guide Dogs doing fundraising so that people like Lou can have the independence that they need.
The Chamber is all about trying to build a positive business environment while enhancing our community's quality of life. And these type of events happening right here on the Riverwalk just add to the hype and the excitement about what's going on in town. And you know, businesses that are thinking about moving to the area and creating jobs and positive economic impact look at cultural events and just all types of events and placemaking. And so having this right here in downtown Bradenton is something we've been waiting to have happen for years and years and years. It's finally come to fruition. Now we've got the community coming together, the businesses coming together to support a great organization like the Southeast Guide Dogs. It's just a wonderful, wonderful event. As a citizen and a resident of the downtown, it just gives me so much pride in our community. I think that this event, I heard that this event started in St. Peter. They have a similar event in St. Pete, and we're starting to work, the Chamber and different organizations, the government are trying to start to think of our Tampa Bay area as a region. So to have big events like this that are regional, again, it's just phenomenal for the whole Tampa Bay area.
Hi, this morning we're here with Jerry Wixon and his new guide Harley. So Jerry, can you tell me a little bit about how you got involved with Southeastern Guide Dogs?
Well, probably about 2004, I went legally blind and I got involved with a lighthouse and was taking courses, and they exposed me to Southeastern Guide Dogs and to a guide dog. And I thought, gee, that's a good way to go rather than walking around with a cane all the time. And the cane doesn't wag a tail, doesn't give you a place to scratch his tummy. And so I looked into the internet and checked out all the guide dog schools that I could. And lo and behold, I had one right here in my backyard that is really one of the best in the country. So I got my first dog in '05. His name was Jack Houston. And Jack retired last December. And lo and behold, along comes Harley. And so we graduated about a month ago now, and we're ready to take on the world again.
Fantastic. I understand the people in your community have a little joke about Harley. Can you tell us about that?
Oh yeah, they're all going to their church and they're telling their friends at church that they live in this place where they have a guy that's totally blind, and he has a Harley.
You've got the best Harley around, I think.
I do. I think so too. In fact, Harley is a Goldador. He's a cross between a Lab and a Golden. So rather than calling him a Goldador, I call him a Goldadorable.
Well, and that he is. He's one handsome dog. Thank you for coming out, Jerry. We really appreciate you being here and supporting Southeastern Guide Dogs so that we can support you.
Thank you. Visit my website at www.sitstaygive.com/Jack Houston.
There you go. Jerry, what would you say to the community why it's important to support Southeastern Guide Dogs?
Well, without the support of the community, the school wouldn't be able to function and grow and have a vision of becoming the #1 guide dog school in the world. And they're on their way now, and the community has been very supportive, and we do appreciate that, especially the people who come out to a function like this, the people who leave money in their will, the people who dedicate themselves to the furtherance of the guide dog school, so that people like us can take advantage of the fact that we can get a guide dog to take us around and do the things we want to do, to stand up tall and move forward with freedom.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Bradenton. How's everyone doing today? All right. How about this river walk? Woo! We are so excited to be here today, and we have a fun-filled morning for you. If you haven't visited any of our vendors, please, you have all morning to do that, but please make sure you stop by and say hi. There's a lot of great things. Over to the corner is a photo booth. You can have a beautiful photography session with your four-legged friend over there with a nice backdrop, so we hope you'll visit them. I'm Debbie Meals. I'm the event chair for this 2013 Southeastern Guide Dogs Walk-a-thon right here in Bradenton. All right, woo! Well, we're excited. This is one of our largest fundraising events, so we're so happy that you joined us here today. I'm blessed, truly blessed, to have the A-team of an executive committee over here to my right, and I'd like to give a round of applause for everything this A-team did to make today a special day. Kudos. You'll also see all of our great volunteers, of whom this could not happen without them. They also have the green shirts, and you'll probably find them around the route and within the crowd here, so please give them a round of applause as well. Thank you, volunteers. Excellent. Well, we are so excited to be here, as we mentioned, and without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Bradenton's own Summer Smith, and we will get this party started. Summer, would you take the stage?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. If I can talk. I'm Summer Smith with Bay News 9. We thank you for coming today, Bradenton Friends of Southeastern Guide Dogs. Welcome to our annual Walk-a-thon, a fine tradition on a wonderful day in this beautiful set. So where else would you rather be? Thank you so much for the volunteers, everyone from the community, and bringing all of your dogs. A big round of applause for everyone for coming. Oh, and we have the beautiful Rays team and the ladies here. Round of applause for them coming all this way. Thank you. So when you think of Southeastern Guide Dogs, the first thing you think about, many in the community, of course, is the cute, adorable puppies. If you've never been on campus for one of those puppy hugging sessions, you're missing something awfully warm and fuzzy. Did you know that's open to the public? It's wonderful. Well, if you've never volunteered at Southeastern Guide Dogs, take a tip from me, start in the puppy hugging room. I mean, it's a tough job, but somebody has to do it. They're so adorable. They run out and greet you, and you get to hug them and kiss them, and they need all that attention, and they're on a fine start to a big job that they're about to do. But the puppies are only the beginning. Southeastern does an amazing job of transforming those wriggly puppies into fine guide dogs. And then those guide dogs do an amazing job of transforming the lives of the visually impaired. Now, if you have your vision, can you imagine what it would be like to constantly rely on someone else to help you get where you need to go? Who can put a price on independence? We certainly cannot. What Southeastern is doing on behalf of its students and graduates is simply priceless. And today, you're walking to support a school that breeds, raises, and trains some of the best guide dogs in the world, and then turns around and gives them away at no charge to the people who need them most. Many people don't realize that also, that everyone who gets these dogs, again, no cost at all to them. Now, as you walk today, you're stepping alongside something much bigger than a walk along the river. Step by step, you're making an impact. And step by step, you're helping change lives forever. On behalf of Southeastern Guide Dogs, for all the healthy puppies, for all the dogs in training, for all the amazing volunteers who help make it happen, and mostly for all the graduates who enjoy freedom and independence because of Southeastern Guide Dog, thank you so much for walking today. Again, a big round of applause for everything you're doing today. And now we'd like to introduce a special lady, Meredith Garfalo. She is with ABC7 and she has a beautiful voice and she's going to sing the national anthem before everyone takes off on their walk.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Hi, my name is Debbie Meals, and I'm here with my husband Richard and our former Southeast Guide dog who's been career changed, Sir Toma. I got involved with Southeast Guide Dogs about 3 years ago. My great neighbor has been involved for over 10 years, and she kind of roped me in. And it's a great charity, it's a heartfelt charity, and it gives independence to the visually impaired. This is the largest fundraiser that Southeastern Guide Dogs does, and we are so happy to have it back in Bradenton and at this newly opened river walk, and it is a great day to be out here. This is a major push for their fundraising, and this helps keep the programs running and keep their growth and keep supporting the dogs. From the time from puppy to a full-grown adult with a visually impaired person, the cost is about $60,000 to raise a dog. They are totally nonprofit. They do not get any kind of federal or state subsidies. So everything they do through fundraising is what keeps the growth happening and allows them to give these beautiful animals to a visually impaired person.
We're here with Amanda, Steve, and Granger. And Amanda, you guys do something really terrific for Southeastern. What is it that you are volunteering for us?
We raise puppies for Southeastern.
And how long have you been doing it?
This is my third puppy. I did 2 when I was in high school, and he's my third, and he's the first for my husband and my children.
Excellent. And the kids, are they enjoying the process?
They love it. They absolutely love it.
And how is Granger? Is he a well-behaved pup?
He is. He's so smart.
And I know somebody out there would probably ask me this, so what litter is he from?
He is from the Ellen Gilligan.
Thank you. And what about it, you, Steve? How has puppy raising been for you?
It's actually been very nice. It's different to be able to raise a Southeastern Guide dog versus a house pet. So it's basically the same, but you do have to make sure that he's well behaved and everything. So it's really nice though.
A lot more rules than with your normal dog.
Yes, definitely a lot more rules.
Well, puppy raisers are the reason that we are able to help so many people. If we didn't have 250 puppy raisers all over the southeastern United States, there's no way that we could service as many people and give them guide dogs as we do each year. So that about wraps it up for the Bradenton Walk-a-thon for 2013. We want to thank everybody who came out to support Southeastern Guide Dogs. We'd like to thank JHS Capital Advisors for being the main sponsor for all 3 of our walk-a-thons. And if you didn't make it out to Bradenton, you've still got an opportunity to walk with your best friend. Come out on March the 2nd to Sarasota at Payne Park, or come out March the 9th to Vinoy Park in St. Pete. If you'd like to get more information about Southeastern Guide Dogs, you can find us at www.guidedogs.org. You can also find us on Facebook and on Twitter. Hope to see you at a walk.